Okay, math fans, you made it to the last page. A shipping company makes boxes. One of them has a height of x plus 4 inches and a volume of x plus 4 times x squared plus 6x plus 9 cubic inches. All right, so let's go ahead and start labeling a few things. You got a height of 4 inches, x plus 4. So let's call the height. Let's go ahead and just label that x. Well, let's zoom in so I can do it cleaner. Come on. X plus 4. All right. No, that's x plus 4. So write a function b to represent the area of the box's base. Well, for a geometric cube like this, the volume equals the base times the height, the area of the base times the height. Well, to get the area of the base, we need to divide by the height. All right, so V over H equals B. So in this case, to find the area of the base, we got to take the volume and divide it by the height. Which in this case, the volume is that guy. X plus 4 times x squared plus 6x plus... Wow. Let's zoom in. X squared plus 6x plus 9. And the height, which goes on bottom, is your x plus 4. And these cancel out. Okay? So the area of your base, your b of x, is going to equal x squared plus 6x plus 9. Alright, that is the area of the square on bottom. Okay? Alright, next question. If the base is a square, okay, the nice thing about a square is all 4 sides are the same. Write a function L of x to represent the length of the base's side. So if it's a square, that means the area equals the length times the length, because both of these will be L, right? Because they'll be the same thing. Well, the nice thing about this guy is he factors out quite beautifully. So b of x, if I take x squared plus 6x plus 9 and I factor it, what are two things that multiply to the left? Well, x and x. What are two things that multiply to the right? Well, 3 and 3. Well, and a positive 3 and a positive 3. And if I check it out, x times 3 is 3x. 3 times x is 3x. Okay? And those add up to 6. That's your middle term. Okay? And you notice they're the same. Oops. I erased my part. You notice they're the same. So those, since they are the same, these must be the sides of your square. Okay? So this is the tricky part of this question, is knowing that, hey, if I factor this base, I'll get the same thing twice. So your L of x equals x plus 3, because that's the side of one length. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to label it again. So this box over here, I'm going to have x plus 3 and x plus 3. So those are my dimensions. My width is x plus 3, my length is x plus 3, and my height is x plus 4. That is the dimensions of this box. Write a function p of x to represent the perimeter of the box's square base. Okay, so the perimeter of a square, well, it's basically the x plus 3 4 times, right? Well, the perimeter would be 4 times x plus 3, because you need 4 of them. So that's 4x plus 12. That would be the perimeter of your base. Still tracking with me? All right. If you're not tracking with me at all, either rewatch the video or come ask me questions in person. Or ask your neighbor. Find something. Figure this out. All right, last question. It says, next two. The surface area of a rectangular can be found using 2b plus ph, where b is the area of the base, okay, h is the height of the prism, p is the perimeter of the prism's base. Write a function s of x to represent the surface area of the boxes being made. I don't know why there's an apostrophe. You don't need that. So the surface area, they want to write s of x. Well, the function of a surface area, we give it to you right there. 2b plus ph. Well, 2b, they say b is the area of the base. Okay, so let's go up here to the area of the base. That is x squared plus 6x plus 9. So that's twice x squared plus 6x plus 9. All right, plus p times h. Well, plus p is the perimeter of the base. So it labels it p as the perimeter. So the perimeter is 4x plus 12. And times h. H is the height. Remember the height, we gave it to you in the very beginning, is x plus 4. One of the reasons I went ahead and labeled it over there is so that you would hopefully go back and see that it's x plus 4. All right. So let's start cleaning this up a little bit. To clean it up, you got to multiply everything out and then bring everything back. So start multiplying. 2 times x squared is 2x squared. 2 times 6x is 12x. 2 times 9 is 18. All right, let's go to the next one. We have to distribute both of those. So 4x times x is 4x squared. 4x times 4 is 16x. Then do the 12. 12 times x is 12x. 12 times 4 is 48. And then we'll combine all our terms and be done. So the surface area of the box, I've got 2, 6, that's 6x squared. 12 plus 16, that's 18, 28. 29, 30, 40 plus 40x. And then 18 plus 48, 8 and 8, 16, so that's 56 plus 66. That is the equation for the surface area. This is a toughie. A lot of math involved in this. Last but not least, if it costs 2 cents per square inch of material to build a box, how much would it cost to make a box 7 inches high? 2 inches of square inches of material. Well, the material is not for the volume of the box. The material is for the area on the outside, the surface area. Those just pieces of cardboard right there. Okay. Ooh. So we need 2 cents per square inch. So 0.02 times the surface area. Well, we got an equation for the surface area, so we're going to go 0.02 times the surface area, that is 7 inches high. Now, that's a bit of a tricky one. In this case, x is not 7. Let's go back to the box. If this right here is 7 inches high, then x would have to be 3, because 3 plus 4 would give us the entire 7. All right, so that was a bit of a trick. So yes, it's 7 inches high, but my x value is 3, because we got x plus 4 for the height. So the x must be 3 in order to get us all the way to the 7. All right, so we're going to use 3 for the x value. So take your surface area, 6 times 3 squared plus 40 times 3 plus 66. What's 0.02? 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 6, sorry, is 54. 40 times 3 is 120. Plus 66. At this point, I don't feel like doing this in my head anymore. I'm just going to multiply this sucker out. 0.02 times 54 plus 120 plus 66 in parentheses, close it, is 4.8 or $4.80 to make that box. To make a box 7 inches high, which is not that big, it's a small box, it'll cost $4.80. And we're calling it right there.